Hi everyone and welcome to a new episode of A Dash of .NET. And if you are a C Sharp developer, which we assume you are, and if you want to get into the field of IoT, then this episode is definitely made for you. We are joined by Saravanan, who is a C CSharpCorner MVP, a community rock star you can find in speaking at conferences, meetups, and in writing blogs and whatnot. And today he's going to talk about on how you can get into the field of IoT if you come from a C Sharp or .NET background. Hi Saravanan, welcome to A Dash of .NET.
Yeah, hi Simon. Good evening. It's great to be a part of this show, and thank you for giving me this opportunity.
Yeah,
Nice to
thanks,
see you
Savnan.
once again.
Thanks to you.
Yeah,
Yeah, we're really happy. We're always happy to host you whenever. I know you have a busy schedule, so whenever you have time, we cannot just wait to host you. I know this is a very exciting topic, not just for me, and I think for everyone, because IoT is very exciting itself. And for a .NET developer who would like to get into the IoT, I believe this is a session that everyone should watch. So I'm not going to take much of your time. Uh,
okay.
the moment you get into your slides, I'll add it to the screen, and then you can get started.
Yeah, sure. Is it visible?
Yes, it is. Yes, it's visible.
Okay. Can I go ahead?
Yeah, it's visible, Saravanan.
Yeah. Yeah. Good evening, everyone. So today we are going to see about how we can use .NET in our IoT applications. And still before starting, I need to thanks Simon and CSharpCorner for giving me this wonderful opportunity to share this session with you all. So why I chosen this topic means actually whenever I go for a session or whenever I want to take some things into day-to-day in IoT, the people first of all will ask me what makes me an IoT developer and which programming language I need to choose actually. So this session will be for them actually who really wants to know which kind of programming language they want to choose from IoT, and actually and they want to know the which kind of frameworks they need to do it if they are a .NET developer who are going to work in IoT projects actually. And I guess that this session will be really useful for them. So on this basis, I have been choosing this topic to give some tips and an idea for the persons who wants to know what are the libraries and how what are the frameworks available in C#.NET, which will be really useful for our own IoT applications. So if you see here about me, I am Saravanan Ganesan, having around 10 plus years of experience in IoT. I'm been currently working as an assistant consultant in IoT in Tata Consultancy Services Chennai. I've been if you want to know about my C#.NET profile, actually you can be able to see it here. So I am adding around the like just a minute. Yeah, this is my C#.NET profile where I have been ranked as 92 and I've been written around 30 articles and 10 blogs which is related to Azure.NET, Internet of Things and other stuff actually. And I'm proud to be always a part of C#.NET MEP and been one person among this C#.NET family as well. So this is about myself, and I have been marked my LinkedIn QR code as well in this slide. So if you want at the end of this session also it will be showing the same so that you can connect me and you can if you want any clarification related to book.net frameworks, if you want to use the application, you can make those also. Yeah. So today's topic, how I can do it actually in the Internet of Things. If I have a simple board and a sensors which are being attached to it, how I can program it and how I can send the data to my cloud platform which I've been using, either AWS or Azure or something actually. So from my point of view, actually, if you see if you're doing it for a new .NET developer, actually, it's been my suggestion for IoT applications, please go ahead with if you're using .NET or C# programmer, you can go ahead with the Azure IoT services platform. So what is really .NET for IoT means actually it can be give us a we can able to build an IoT apps with C# and .NET, which is running on some single board computers like Raspberry Pi, Hummingbird, Beagle Bone, Tiny H64, and many more actually. And so that the libraries and the frameworks which are open source. This is a main important point to note down here. We can able to interact with the specialized hardware such as sensors, the analog digital converters, LCD devices, I2C communication devices, etc. and everything. So next slide, actually, if you're going to see, it's a kind of a slide which describes about what are the .NET IoT libraries we have, and we have some two more. I also been yeah, chosen a framework called Nano framework that it will be it's a free and open source platform that is used to write these pre-shopping applications for embedded devices. And also we choose one IoT platform called Nido, where it can be able to send the data from your .NET to .NET based applications to this IoT platform, which is fully designed for our industrial IoT only. So this is about the different types of .NET IoT libraries, and it's a glimpse about it. I've been given here in .NET IoT libraries and the framework which we can be used and on the IoT platform to be really compatible with C#.NET programming language and framework actually. So if you see here, first of all, I'm going to discuss regarding the .NET IoT libraries actually, which will be what's the purpose of using this .NET IoT libraries means actually these libraries can be able to build apps which are quickly which can be run on IoT devices and the other hundreds of sensors, displays, and input devices that which have been using GPIO, SPI, I2C, PWM, and serial port communications as well. And also this .NET IoT libraries, which is a open source IoT library, can be leveraged to for the full support of temperature and humidity sensors, and also it can be used for some RFID modules, gas sensors as well. So these are about the IoT libraries, and this is about two libraries we have: system.device or GPIO and IoT.device.bindings. What is the purpose of these two libraries here, which I have been mentioning here? Means actually it supports various protocols for interacting with low-level hardware pins to control devices. For example, if you take your the Raspberry Pi board, actually, you can see some GPIO pins which have been attached there. You need to switch your sensors actually. So to communicate with this, with those, I can see you that one. I can show you so that it will be easy for you guys actually. So these are GPIO pins actually, which will be daily used to take the data by means of take the data from these sensors which is connected to it. So this IoT, this library system.device or GPU can be able to interact with the IO pins and also to the inter-integrated circuits and the serial peripheral interface SPI and serial port as well to establish a communication between those low-level hardware pins to your .NET programming. And next one is called in IoT.device.bindings actually. So if you see here, what is this IoT device bindings? Actually, it will be used to streamline your app development by adapting the system device GPU. Yeah, for example, this IoT device bindings will be used as a wrapper above your code to make the support or make the methods of this GPU things to be compressed into it actually. So what are some of the device bindings we can include here? Is we can make use of this RGB LED matrix and LCD character displays of two most commonly used device bindings we have been used in which can be made use of this IoT device bindings library that we are which can be used in a C#.NET code to leverage the functionalities from it actually. So next we are going to see about the Nano framework. Nano framework is nothing but it's a kind of a framework where we can use C# programming to take place in an embedded system actually. So yeah, first of all, you see actually it is free to use, open source, and it is easy to build, and moreover it's really easy. It's a certified hardware and and it also makes your Azure IoT library integration easy and to send the data from your devices which runs on Nano framework to Azure IoT cloud actually. Okay, so these things actually, if you see. if you have a minimum or also if you have a good C sharp knowledge actually, so we can make use of this framework to be it can be written your any number of boards like Raspberry Pi or DB group home to get those things done, and you can send those codes to the Azure IoT cloud services. So next I'm going to tell about Nido. What is a Nido? Nido is a kind of a simple IoT platform which runs actually completely on .NET style applications on embeddable microcontrollers. So if you're running any any IoT-based C#.NET and applications in your low-level the boards actually. So what it will do means it will build, connect, and deploy. So if I am, it will it use the full dotted platform and tooling such as just plug and play hardware device to painlessly build IoT solution. This platform, what it will do, it will connect to your device and it will be it helps to build your code and connect the code your code to your Wi-Fi or Ethernet and to send the sensor data to your cloud directly. And it also used to deploy the code which you have been built actually in your previous state. So for these purposes, without any actually with some minimal knowledge, actually, if I'm building some codes in a single board computer or microcontrollers, actually it will be used to build it and connect and deploy it to your particular cloud platform as well actually. So this is about the types of the things which are related to .NET I want to show, and then then these things treating some very much important in building your C#.NET based applications as well. And see if you see, yeah, first of all, these are some of the tutorials we have to learn .NET, because first of all, if you are very good in C# programming and understanding about the .NET frameworks, it will be very useful for you guys to come up in this and to code some interactive code with your single board computers and microcontrollers by making use of this the IoT libraries and these things like what are actually the main Miro IoT platform and the nano frameworks as well. So these very things we can be able to do by means of using the .NET framework. So in that actually, please make use of using this C# programming language. So yeah, so if you see here the .NET code samples, actually we have some pretty cool GitHub the repositories are there where we can get this basic .NET and IoT code samples to build your some actually the cool IoT projects by taking this temperature sensor data by which is just connected to your Raspberry Pi like that actually. So if you see actually I have been going to show a small demo actually, and this is the setup of demo there in this Raspberry Pi actually. You have been connected to one LED and actually you have been connected to a BMC238 sensor that it will be sending your temperature and humidity data in your room to this what will actually our Raspberry Pi. So this is a demo we are going to see now. Actually, if you see here, if I take it here, yeah, I take to this code samples which I have here. This is the example I have been speaking about. Where actually in this Raspberry Pi we are going to I am using the .NET for IoT as well. We'll be sending a JSON data to your Azure IoT app and doing Azure Blob storage for some these storages actually. So for this prerequisites, we've been getting a device registration certificate in which can be used to authenticate into your IoT app. Just there in Azure Cloud, and also if you see actually we will be having a BM280 temperature pressure sensor and in Raspberry Pi Cloud as well actually. Okay, so once these are the prerequisite hardware we require, and these are the prerequisite packages that I've been telling there actually IoT.device binding for device bindings and system.device GPU library to interact with your GPUs, and Microsoft Azure device the client it's a kind of package which have been used to send the data from your Raspberry Pi to your Azure IoT hub, which is there in Azure platform. And this is the pictorial representation, and this is a real representation which I've shown in the picture. So once these are done, actually, we have been this is a code format actually which I have been using it here. Just a minute. So this is a code here actually that we have been using the system.device GPIO and Azure.device client, and then these are some of the libraries which have been used for our reading this sensor values, and this is a library which is used to have a I2C communication. And then if you see in this code, actually we have been written, we have been taking the device ID from your Azure IoT platform, and it's an IoT program broker address, in the sense actually it will be replacing with our IoT hub name which we created in our the Azure cloud environment. And these are the things which have been used in our which have been used to get the data from your temperature sensors actually. So once we have done with it, we have been writing some code here actually in this method called the main method itself, where actually we have been setting up the connectivity for our temperature and the pressure sensor, and also it will be we need to create a object to authenticate our device as well. So once these things are done, actually we will be sending the data to our IoT app client. If your IoT app, if the device is not registered, or if a device is not sending any data to IoT client, or if it doesn't have an IoT client, it will be failing to create a device client. But if they found, actually it will be creating a successful device client that's been created. So once it is done, the data will be slowly pushed into will be read actually in from your temperature sensor, and then it will be sent to an IoT hub actually by means of in the form of JSON data by having an encoding of duty of 8 actually. So this is how actually it's a simple program to read the data of your DMP 280, which is nothing but your DHT level temperature pressure sensor in advanced version to send it. And so we can also be able to write on which time basis actually we need to send the data, like a skip time of 7500 or something based upon your requirements. So this is what was this the simple demo I wanted to show actually for your to go forward with your using of those IoT libraries to read the sensor data using the Raspberry Pi to send it to an IoT hub actually. So that's it actually, and I also wants to tell actually what kind of advantages we are actually we've been using it in this what are kind of advantages and use cases where it will be really useful. Means actually it's a kind of CSharp.net is nothing but it's .NET Core is an open source one, and it can run on any kind of platforms, either on Windows and Linux. It's a kind of an independent platform programming language and framework, so that you can we can able to flexibly make use of this programming language to be used in your microcontrollers and many types of IoT gateways and all, which is running on both Linux and the IoT Core, Windows 10 IoT 10, Windows 10 IoT Core as well. So this is about, and actually the performance wise, if you see actually we are using a .NET based CSharp programming, means actually the data the pulling of data from the various sensors, the performance wise it will be really great, and we can be able to see there was not any lagging of data or any missing of the libraries which have been used to send the data to the IoT hub as well. So in that case, we have a lot of reference documents for these things to do by using a C#.NET, and if any kind of issues, if you occur in this process, that there is always a support team from Microsoft to take care of these things actually and make you get the guys to know right actually. So that's what from my side, and it's been a great pleasure for me to present this simple topic to you all guys, and making aware of that we can be able to code C Sharp dot code in embedded devices and scalable computers by means of C-sharp programming language and .NET framework as well. And we can send those data to our any type of IoT platforms like Azure, etc. So that's it from my side. And again, thank you so much, Simon and Bishop, once again for giving me this opportunity to share this information. And then yeah, I'm handing over the stage to Simon now. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Saravanan. That was absolutely great. And anyone who wants to connect with Saravanan, you can also find all his details and all the resources that he has shared in the description. Actually, his social handle so that you can connect with him and learn more about. He shares a lot of good posts on LinkedIn and Twitter and also on his blogs. Thank you so much, Saravanan, once again. And we will see you all in the next episode of Dash of .NET. Until then, bye bye.